And then, of course, there's all the ways that we take yoga off the mat, because it's really not about, putting on your stretchy pants and rolling out your mat and getting together in a group practice, although that is one really lovely, powerful way to practice yoga. But it really has to do more with the way we live our lives, the way we calm ourselves and soothe ourselves, the way we breathe and think and learn to pay attention deeper within, which means you can be doing yoga if you are peeling carrots or praying or walking a labyrinth or reading a spiritual text. So just remember that yoga is a lot more about stretchy pants and looking good. So couple of points on the benefits of why we practice. And these are the things that I hope that you'll be able to incorporate far beyond the yoga philosophy. That comes a little later with the practice. But we practice yoga not just for the physical body benefits, like adding strength and increasing our flexibility, better balancing, being able to be mobile and stable as we move through space, but also the way that we can tap into what I think is the most powerful tool the body has, and that is the breath. And when we can use the power of our breath deliberately and intentionally, what we can do is activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which will sort of quiet that natural response of fight, flight, freeze, and instead get the body to calm itself. And instead of releasing all of the fight and flight hormones like adrenaline, we can turn on the other hormones that will get us to think a little more rationally, to be present in the moment, and have calmer thoughts and make better choices.